What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
How will the show change now that Hayley has left the show? Have they announced the release of Season 5 yet? When can we expect to see the new season? Don't swipe or click away, because here's how Legacies Season 5 is about to change everything. There are rumors that the show will be canceled in the coming season. Some of the critics and show analysts have pointed out that the CW network has had a few problems with the 4th season of Legacies, and after the rather bland Season 3, the platform just couldn't allow itself to continue producing the show if viewership and ratings didn't go up. That didn't happen in Season 4. The show just muddled through. They wanted a breakthrough to combat the underperforming seasons, but they got a slightly better than before version of the same. After this, fans started talking. They were fearing that because of the numbers, the CW network and then Netflix would cancel the show prematurely. Speaking of Netflix, it seems like they've canceled the show well before the CW had the chance to. Here's what happened. At the end of every month, Netflix posts a blog article in which they talk about all of their movies coming out the following month. However, amongst all of the shows they've listed, Legacies Season 4 Part 2 was nowhere to be found on that list. So we put 2 and 2 together, and that's not all that was shady. Ever since Part 1 of Season 4 of Legacies aired, we kept wondering if the show would smash that like button, just like you should do now if you haven't already. But no, in all seriousness, we wondered if the show will have 16 or 20 episodes. To this day, the network and the showrunners have yet to confirm the official number of episodes, and the problem might be more serious than we're led to think. We all know that Season 4 premiered on October 14th, 2021. After the 9 episodes aired, we were hungry for more. The CW announced that the new episodes of the show will start airing on January 27th, 2022. But since Netflix didn't include the title of the show in their monthly article, New Netflix Movies and Shows, January 2022, we started wondering if all of this uncertainty and ambiguity means something for the show. We know that Season 3 was supposed to have 20 episodes. While shooting, the pandemic hit, and production was postponed, while the number of episodes were shortened from 20 to 16, just like the previous 2 seasons. Now, here's the million-dollar question that we're still on the fence about. Will Part 2 of Season 4 contain those 4 episodes that we never saw? Will they scrap them all together, or will they just add them to Season 5? Now, if everything goes according to plan and these 4 episodes are included in the second part of Season 2, then the show's finale will premiere sometime in April. If the 4 episodes are removed, then the show should expect to conclude 1 month earlier in March of 2022. 8 days after the finale, the show will air on Netflix. And to this day, there is no official news from the CW network that Season 5 is in the making. Speaking of which, Redditors want the show to be back for the 5th season. They don't care about the numbers, they don't care about the ratings. There are some hardcore true fans of the show that would do anything to see the Legacy saga continue. But when a network is not willing to release any information about the upcoming season, it's usually because they don't trust it will make up for the money spent in making it. I really hope so, one Redditor wrote. That universe still has so much potential, and I think it needs at least 3 more seasons to finish it without disappointments. Another one added, it's a toss-up, but with Julie's relationship and the network and the fact that Legacies is a spin-off of the TVDU, I'm hoping that they'll at least get an official final season to wrap everything up. Others are too concerned with the previous seasons. Most of them agree that Legacies dropped the ball with Season 3. They made bland, boring, vanilla episodes, and the show suffered. Season 4 picked up the slack, but not nearly enough. Let's just hope the ending of the season will be climactic and they will have no other choice but to renew the show for Season 5. Until then, we just have to sit and wait. And the biggest bomb that made fans doubt the future success of the show was Hayley and the news of her departure from the show. That's right, in the 9th episode of Part 1 of Season 4, Josie Saltzman said goodbye to her friend Finch. While we were heartbroken to see this iconic character leave the show, others took a more hostile approach towards the CW. Immediately after the episode, I can't Can't Be the One to Stop You aired, they pulled out their keyboards and started trolling Legacies on their Instagram account. They said that the show is doomed now that Josie is gone. And what does Hayley have to say in all of this? As a fan of the Vampire Diaries universe myself, thank you to the CW and Warner Bros. TV for giving me this opportunity. I am so grateful to the fans and will love them always and forever for welcoming me and accepting me into this world. Josie has helped so many beautiful humans feel comfortable in their sexuality, and I hope her legacy lives on so that one day everyone feels free to love whoever they want regardless of gender. And if you ask us, it seems like there is no animosity between the executive producers of the show and Hayley. They said that they wish Hayley all the best in her future project and even pointed out that the door is always open for Josie if she ever decided to return to the show. Why? Because it's just not Legacies without her in it.
I just felt relief. At first I didn't understand why.
Now, hypothetically speaking, if there was a season 5, what would it be about? Before we talk about that, we need to cover the second part of season 4. So far, we've seen that Aurora and Hope switch their bodies. Aurora was having fun with all this, but then Lizzie came into the picture. This complicates things. She was hunting and she would stop at nothing. However, there was a major plot twist at the end of the 9th episode of season 4. Hope killed Lizzie in the last episode, or at least she tried to kill her. Lizzie managed to cast a spell just before she died that resurrected herself. In the meantime, Josie Saltzman finally said goodbye to Finch, even though she asked Finch to accompany her on the journey. She declined and chose to stay in charge of the pack. Season 4, Part 2 will undoubtedly pick up where the last part left off. Lizzie and Hope will still be at each other's throats, especially now that Lizzie is heretic. She is stronger than ever before, but her opponent is still a tribrid. No matter how we look at this is going to be one tough battle, which means a more thrilling and darker season 4 part 2. Ethan has turned on against the rest of the team, so we will undoubtedly see them dealing with Ethan. Speaking of a thrilling season 5, it's probably going to resolve around the loss of Josie and the death of either Lizzie or Hope. Since we don't know who will win and who will lose in the final battle, we can't say for sure what the plot of season 5 would look like. One thing that we would like to see is Josie's return. If they greenlit season 4 this spring, then we would like to see Josie come back, even for a single episode. We hope Hayley will find the time to pay the set of Legacies a visit.
You want to know a secret? This isn't just any old steak. It's tribrid kryptonite.
On a related note, would you like the show to continue the story with season 5? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you like more videos like these, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.